What's up, guys? Welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV. We've got Cougars, we've got kissing, and we've got maybe a little bit of flirting with the guest. We're all gonna have to break it down right here. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know.
And for those of you who don't know, this is Mrs. Robinson, an old song, an oldie from The Graduate.
We're going to call this a throwback. We're going to call it a throwback from The Graduate, which is a classic film if you haven't seen it.
Check it out.
Please check it out, Jamie.
I will.
Please check it out.
Don't tell. Well, like I said, welcome. We will be breaking down Flirting with Disaster. That is a very dangerous game to play. I'm your host, Paulina Aguilar, and you guys can find me on Twitter at _ Paulina Aguilar, and on Instagram at Paulina M. Aguilar. And please welcome my lovely co-hosts.
Hi, everybody. I'm Laura L. Thomas. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Laura L. Thomas TV.
Hi, I'm Jamie Banks, and you can find me at JamieBanks_ and also on YouTube at Jamie Banks Travel.
All right, let's get into it because we do have a little drama going on here and a couple apologies. We left off last week with Adam not wanting to be out with the gang. He heads back to the boat, and Malia follows.
Yeah.
Is that her decision?
I think so. I think Bugs said it best. I mean, that's a pretty bold statement to make. So I think her running after Adam seals that deal in my eyes.
I mean, do you think she comes from like the point of view of like, hey, this is our teammate, kind of like what she said at the table, this is our teammate, let's go comfort him, or do you think that was just a little bit of a cover?
I think that was 100% a cover. 100%.
I agree, and I think she said that in an interview too, but I don't really think that's what was going through her head.
No. And I mean, hey, she's living in the moment. She's like following her heart, but still, yeah, a cover, 100%.
Well, what we did see in the preview that I had no idea, and Adam, you did not tell us that they had previous history before getting on this boat.
I'm shocked. I did not see this coming.
They were in Greece because he's mentioned Santorini.
Yep.
I don't know where the penthouse is.
I don't know what the penthouse in Santorini is, but I'm going to watch next week so we can find out.
Do you think they were on the same yacht, or do you think they just met each other there?
I think it was just a meetup. I don't think they've worked together before, right?
I don't know. I feel like the producers probably could have figured that out if they did work together.
Well, yeah.
Or maybe they were just on the same, not the same boat, but like maybe two different yachts and at the same place type of thing. I don't know if they go to at the same time, but maybe just two different charters.
Yeah, that could be.
But I would have thought that they would have said, oh, hi, nice to see you again, like at least secretly, but nope.
Well, not if they're trying to hide a little flirty.
Did they shake hands? When I don't remember the first episode. Did they shake hands like, hi, I'm Malia?
I don't know. I want to go back and watch now.
Gosh.
I don't know.
I feel so duped, Adam. I feel so duped. I feel betrayed and duped, and I'm so upset. And also really intrigued. Can't wait to watch next week.
I think we all are. Yeah, I feel bad for Wes.
Me too.
I know.
I mean, regardless, someone's heart was going to be broken.
For sure.
But then we see the previews for next week, and who knows, he might be back in the game.
That's right. He was locking a few lips there.
Now, at this point, I mean, do you still think that Malia should just do her own thing and kind of play both cards? Or do you think that was kind of like the beginning of it when it first started? And now that it's kind of like open and out there, you know, is she making the right moves?
I think the longer that she plays both men, the worse it's going to get. I think we're at the point now where she needs to make a decision.
Agreed. And I think emotions are getting deeper, and everybody knows that she's has a thing with Adam, so I think she should choose. And it's a little weird she's going back and forth at this point. At first, whatever, but now it's like, okay, make a decision. I thought it was Adam. What are you doing?
Yeah.
The guys kind of feel, including Bobbi, that she played all of them.
Except for Max, but Max was never really in the running. But I do see that. I do kind of see that she was dipping her toe in every pond. And I mean, she was like Goldilocks, eating all the porridge. She went from mama porridge to papa porridge to baby porridge, and she's like, which one do I like the best?
She's keeping her options open, which could be a smart move, but at a certain point, it's a little bit much.
You know, I looked at Jamie tonight, though, when we were watching the episode, and I was like, the more she talks, the less I like her. She is rubbing me the wrong way, and I'm over the like love triangle story. I want to move on from that. So that's why I was kind of relieved when she picked Adam tonight, because I was like, okay, at least we have some confirmation in a direction. So it's not like, who's Malia gonna pick? Like, I kind of don't care. Pick somebody and move on with your life. Yeah. Like, let's get a different story.
Agreed. And I also kind of wish she was telling us what was really going on in the interviews, and maybe say, well, I really like them both and I don't know what to do. But right now she's just saying, well, they're both my friends.
Yeah.
Like, what do you, just tell us the truth. What do you really think?
I know.
I'm getting kind of sick of this whole game thing too. It kind of reminds me of Scandal, where, you know, with the whole love triangle with the president and all that. It's like, pick one.
Yeah, just pick one already. I mean, nobody's going to fault you for whoever you pick, but people are going to fault you if you keep going back and forth.
People are already hurt, and now it's just going to be even worse, because now Wes is going to be pulled right back in there. And then now Adam's feelings are going to get hurt, and then it's going to go the other way. And
I thought Wes was going to be strong, though. I thought Wes was going to resist the temptation, and it looks like he gets pulled back in, which I'm so bummed about.
I thought so, too, but then she keeps flirting, and who knows, maybe she puts the move on him.
Well,
scandalous.
Who knows? We gotta watch and see.
Well, Adam, you are is not scandalous anymore, because he decided to apologize to Hannah about the previous charter and being mean to her.
And he should have.
Yeah.
I applaud you, sir, for owning your shit and stepping up and just being like a true man and like apologizing. He actually, it's so funny because he actually sat down and he apologized for calling her a slut. Remember?
Yeah.
That's what he like actually originally apologized for. And I thought that was great, because Hannah was like, yeah. The thing that I don't approve of, the thing that I'm really hurt by, is you calling me out in front of my second stew and saying that she should be chief stew. Like, you undermining my position. That is what, you know, call me names all day long or whatever, but when you undermine me and my authority, that's not forgivable.
Especially if he's not involved in that department at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a low blow.
Yeah, why make tension there when it's not even there? And I think he really is trying to redeem himself. I think he feels the pressure. He doesn't want to get fired, and so he wants to impress everyone and, you know, apologize for his actions.
Because the captain kicked his butt.
She should have.
Come on.
Yeah,
that's a big screw up, and so, I mean, you did good by apologizing, so we'll see what he did a better job tonight.
Yeah, you know, I was actually really impressed with the whole crew as a team tonight. I thought everybody stepped up their game. Actually, Sandy said it best. She was like, I'd be worried if they weren't improving, but they are improving. And it seemed like tonight was the first night that there wasn't like, oh crap, I did this with the anchor. Oh shoot, I did this in the galley. Like, everything kind of seemed to be working tonight, which I thought was really great.
Well, Hannah is a little bit insecure about her position on the boat, because she gets mad at Bugs. But do you really think that's Bugs' fault?
No. I don't think it's Bugs' fault. What I am a little bit annoyed by is Lauren just being such a yes man to Hannah. It seems like she is just kissing booty the whole time. And I get it. Like, I get that she wants to move up, and I get that she wants to have Hannah be impressed by her. But it feels, at least in the editing, it feels a little desperate.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel that?
I don't know about that. I think she wants her boss to like her, but I think she's kind of caught in between friendship and her boss too. So I think their connection is growing personally. So it's like, where do you draw the line professionally?
Oh, you're so practical.
I don't know. I like Lauren. I like her.
I didn't say I didn't like Lauren.
Kissing ass.
Yeah,
she's
I
kissing
didn't
Hannah's
like
ass. Okay, and she wants to. And some people do that, and that's totally fine. Sometimes it goes far with people, sometimes it doesn't, and it's not a good look, but, you know, it is what it is, and that's how she wants to do it, then there it is. I mean, come on, she's talking to Hannah about Bugs, who is the other stew.
Right.
Yeah.
So if Hannah don't like Bugs, guess who's moved on up?
Here's where my problem is with it, is Lauren knows what it's like to be on the other side of that. Lauren knows what it's like to have Hannah and Bugs sitting about her, like talking about her in the corner and feeling like the odd man out. So if you know what that feels like, why would you perpetuate it when all of a sudden you're in on the inner circle?
Because alcohol is involved.
I
think that's part of it.
Mostly cigarettes, but maybe not alcohol always.
Right? Well, I mean, I like to blame alcohol on a lot of things, actually.
I don't that's my one problem. I do like Lauren too.
Yeah.
I actually, there's not anybody on this boat except Malia that I'm like not really liking at this point. But I just feel like it's not a great look for you to come spend your first half of this charter season fighting to be like included in the group, and then the minute that you get included, you're excluding somebody else.
Yeah, I see your point. It's a little gossipy.
Yeah.
It's right in front of her. That's what bugged me.
Yeah.
Bugs was sitting on the other side of the table as they were talking, and then they left.
And the thing also, too, that Hannah said was that she said that Bugs is getting a little big for her britches and that her head is getting big. Have you guys seen anything? I haven't seen any of that in the editing. Of course, we weren't there, but I haven't seen any examples of that.
I feel bad for Bugs because she is taking on the role that she was assigned, I think.
Yeah.
You know, she asked for permission with Hannah to approach Lauren when she can.
Yep.
She got permission. That's Adam's doing. You know, that's what his opinion of Bugs being a chief stew, and Bugs has a different style, but it's not her place to implement that style.
Yeah.
So I don't think Hannah should be upset with Bugs at all. She's never been like, oh yeah, thanks Adam, thanks for telling her, or even saying it out loud. She kept that to herself.
But Bugs did tell Lauren opposite directions that Hannah already told her about the start time and what time she should start getting ready. So that was a little bit weird, but I think it wasn't out of spite.
Well, I think you mean when they were setting up the party?
Yeah.
Well, I think that was because
Hannah was snapping.
Hannah was napping, and Bugs felt a little high and dry, and she was like, we're not going to start 45 minutes later. I'm going to start now so that I can get this done.
But even then, I mean, are the rules that, say Hannah goes to bed or is off the boat, shopping or doing something, that the second stew would be in charge?
Okay, good point.
Yeah. I think if there's anybody at quote unquote fault, what are we really faulting here? But I think the people that are at fault in this situation are Adam for his comment that he made, and Hannah for giving Bugs maybe too much control, too much permission to direct.
lead.
But I don't think she took advantage of that.
No,
I don't think she took it too far.
I don't either, but I know that Hannah said in the episode, she was like,
she gave her too much.
This was my doing. Like, I was the one that I perpetuated this, essentially.
How could Hannah have even said no, though? Just say, only do what I say and nothing else. That would have come off kind of rude.
Right.
Well, no, but she probably could have said something like, hey, I don't mind if she comes to you and confides in you, but hey, if it gets to a certain point, let me know.
Okay,
and I would jump in. She could have said something like that. But at the same time, I haven't seen, from what I've seen Hannah on the show, and maybe she's done this on, charters previous to this, is it's learning experience, and the next time we're not going to see her do that again.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that anybody's really overstepped their boundaries. I think everybody's doing what they thought that they were told to do, except Adam. Adam's being a little turd.
Although he turned it around this episode.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how long I trusted. I'm burned. I got burned by love, and I just am burned. It would take a minute to get me back.
Well, this was a little fun segment in the show, was Bobbi and the Cougars, hence why we played that song.
Right. Oh my goodness.
It was funny. I can't believe they went down to his personal space in his bedroom. Because
is that even allowed?
Yeah, and also I was kind of thinking if that was me and there were some older men that I wasn't interested in, that would be so invasive.
It would be so inappropriate, and I bet you there would be some legal crap happening right there, because I mean that's I don't think they should be allowed down there at all.
Well, do you think that because they're cute women,
it's a totally double standard.
Yeah. It's a double standard.
It's a totally double standard.
Because if it was a man that came down to a woman's room, can you imagine the backfire? Oh my gosh.
That would be, that would be pretty intense.
And I mean, he was kind of flirting, but he really was just being polite.
Yeah, but the thing is, guys like the idea of being able to go with a cougar or being attracted, by a cougar. So I think guys like that.
You like the attention.
They do. So it's not that big of an issue, say, if the roles were reversed, It could have been Hannah being like, no, you need to get out of my room now.
Yeah. I thought it was so funny. My favorite thing about Bobbi is when he gets uncomfortable, his grin. It's like
he blushes.
And he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to smile because that's what I do.
He totally was blushing.
It was so cute. I loved it.
Well, who was pretty handsome was Jason.
Holy mackerel.
Primary guest charter.
Oh.
I'd have,
What does he do?
Gorgeous.
He is a bachelor, that's for sure.
He works in finances, and I think it was hilarious. I think Hannah said it perfectly. A 40-year-old and a 20-year-old's body with a 7-year-old's bank account. I mean, come on.
Hey, would we all find one of those? I mean,
Are you stuttering?
I can't even speak. I can't even speak. That man was so beautiful. I cannot. Hannah, girl, I don't blame you.
Right?
One bit for anything that happens on this charter. I don't blame you. You get a hall pass in my mind.
What about you? Do you think that was okay?
I think it was a little weird just because they have already stated that you're not supposed to do that with charter guests.
Yeah.
But he was really receptive, and I feel like they did really vibe. So I don't know. Is it that bad?
Well, go ahead.
No.
I'll let you answer. It seems to me like at least they're kind of waiting until the end of the charter to really do anything, which, I mean, how long's the charter? 2 days? So
3 days, yeah, something like that. 2 nights, 3 days, 2 nights.
Whole 2 days, like, way to go, real victory there. But no, but I am saying, like, at least they are kind of. She knows that if she crosses that boundary, what the consequences may be.
But she did. In the preview, she admitted to Captain that they
And
kissed.
on the mic, you could hear like a kissing noise.
You know what? I had to replay that a couple times because I had to see if it was like her accent and her actually talking, or if it was just another guest.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it was her, and then I looked at the feet and there were tattoos. I'm like, does she have tattoo on her feet? Like, I was trying to put it together, or if it was just an editing, stunt.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it could be an editing stunt, but it did sound like she went up to his room and then he was like, "Do you need assistance? I want assistance." I don't know.
She sure hopped up those stairs though, like she was invited. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like it didn't.
She ran back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something that we didn't see.
Like, maybe he whispered to her, "Come to my room later," or something.
Yes.
Or slipped her a note.
Yep, I guarantee you something happened because she ran back to his room like
there was a fire.
Yes, she really did. Yes.
Yeah, and how would you know to just go to his room otherwise?
I don't think she would.
Yeah, and that's kind of rude too.
I think she was invited back.
But you can also tell throughout the whole show, like, she was like, you can totally see the flirtation.
Yes.
She's blushing. She had extra makeup on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was constantly checking that lipstick.
Woo!
Yeah,
Get
I'm
it,
glad
girl.
there were no girls that were into him because that would have been
Really
drama.
bad.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know that any of them would want to. It's so funny because, okay, here's my question. If it was, say, Lauren that was going after Jason, do you think that Hannah would lose her shit?
Because of the rules, or because she's into him?
Because of the rules.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
I think so. It's
again,
not-
I'm giving you a
it's
hall
not-
pass. I'm
no,
not
no, no.
judging. But is this a double standard on Hannah's part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
mean,
yeah.
kind
No,
of.
because if it was any other girl on that, she would have been like, that is against the rules. You cannot do that. And she's given herself the exception.
Yeah,
I know.
that was what Bugsy was saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think she was into Jason. I think she just was annoyed with Hannah for it.
Yeah, well, I guess that, I mean, but that's not really the point. I think the point is just that that Hannah is giving herself a hall pass, whereas, like, if the shoe was on another person's foot, I don't know that she would be that gracious.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You know? I mean, we'll look at Danny last year, on last season, you know, he got burned at the stake for, you know, anything that he did last year.
Yeah.
So
I would love to hear what he thought of this.
I know. Danny, are you on Twitter?
Probably yelling at the TV. See, you guys, I told you.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, no. I don't know. It's interesting. It's gonna be. Again, you get a hall pass, girl, in my book because he's super fine.
Well, they've been talking because I saw that iPad and I paused it and I was reading.
Yeah, there was a
You
lot of
were?
text.
I did.
You read the text messages? What is
I did. And nothing crazy. It was just like, they talked about like a waterfall going to visit or something, and then it was, oh, that's not my talent isn't cooking or something like that. And he's like, oh, what's your talent? Oh, it's a massage or something like that. And then, I literally paused it and read through it because I wanted to know if that was him.
I did see that line of like, oh, what is your talent then?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
It
god.
said it was a massage. I don't know who was who, or yeah.
Who was?
No. Well, it was Hannah's iPad.
Okay.
Because Bobbi and Bugs was reading it. That was in the preview. They
Now,
found
did
her
they-
iPad and they read it.
Is that a community iPad or is that Hannah's personal iPad?
It looked like Hannah's iPad because it was in a room.
Oh.
It was in one of the bunks.
So is that bad if they're communicating after? It's after the charter, so it's okay, right?
I think so. I mean, I think after the charter,
I think about it.
And if you look on Twitter too, a lot of the crew are friends with past charter guests.
Yeah.
Like for instance, the friends that we saw last week from Oklahoma, Kenny and Amber, they're friends with them, and they've seen them. I think recently when they were all sort of, I don't know where they were, but they all met up again after the charter. So
Yeah.
I think once they're off the boat, it's all bets are off.
So then what happens when they come back? We've seen returned guests.
That's I don't know. We'll find out in season 3, I guess. I'm excited.
Ooh, well, there's a lot of drama next week.
When Hannah moves to Dallas. No, I'm just kidding.
And then she's gonna be on the yacht Boston for drinks.
Yes.
Oh man.
No, there's a lot to come up next week.
Yeah, let's see. Malia kisses Wes.
Yep.
I'm just shocked by that one.
You know what? I'm gonna give Hannah props because in the preview we see her admit it
Yes.
to the captain. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if he kissed her or she kissed him.
I'm gonna go with he kissed her and she did not stop him.
And then we also heard her say, "Oh my God," so maybe it was kind of like, "What are you doing? Stop! Oh my God."
It did not sound like it. You don't think so? That was not the oh my God that I got.
But to cover her tracks.
Maybe my volume was
I
down.
don't think so. I think it was
Okay.
the other kind.
No. They were behind closed doors. That was not a
It was only
Like on.
You're so pure. You're so
I'm
pure.
I'm trying to keep Hannah
Give her
her
the
job
benefit
right
of the
now.
doubt.
So
She still has a job.
Yeah,
I ain't
big
worried
girl.
about her.
Hannah's a big girl. She's got plenty of opportunity. She's gonna be
Oh
just
man,
fine.
that was hilarious. That is so
I guess
funny.
we'll see next week, right?
I'm gonna put my money on the other one.
Okay.
But
I think you're the most adorable thing ever. I just like you so much.
any other drama that we missed?
Oh yes! What
What?
about that girl sending all that food back?
Oh.
Plastic Fantastic.
That was the name she gave her.
Yeah, that's what Hannah called her, Plastic Fantastic. During the 7-course dinner, that Adam's redemption meal, and then she just asked for a grilled chicken breast and doesn't want pork, but it's not on her prep sheet that she doesn't want pork. She just becomes all of a sudden just like this
Bougie,
little-
a diva.
A little bit. I was a little bit like, oh, and then if you look after Adam comes up and like they're celebrating the chef and saying, "Oh my gosh, this was amazing, thank you so much." If you pause it, she is all over him in that picture.
Oh, with the hand, right?
Oh,
And hugging
she
him.
is snuggled up on him like they are besties.
She
but
wasn't
she did
too
not.
mad about the chicken anymore.
She did not want to eat his salty chicken or his pork risotto. That's for sure. I was like, "All right, girl. Okay, I see you. I don't know about that." Anyway,
She's the only single one, right? Or was that Gina
no,
the other
that
one?
was Paulina.
no, that was.
Oh,
Paulina?
Gina.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was Gina.
Oh, I got it right here. There was no Paulina on that boat.
Paulina was on the boat.
I
Tell
wish
us on
I
the
was.
dish.
Yeah.
No, that was Gina. You're right.
Yep.
That was Bobby's girlfriend.
Yep. It was. It was pretty interesting. to
All
me.
right. Well, I guess we're all gonna have to find out what happens next week. Because I mean, as you know, terrible as this love triangle is, Malia, goddamn, pick somebody.
Just make a
I
decision.
know. And y'all, I'm excited. We get to meet Max's girlfriend, Emily.
Yes.
So pumped.
They're such a cute couple.
Oh, I can't handle it.
With
Max
their
is still my
accents.
favorite. I love you, Max. I think you're amazing. You're hilarious. Come, be our friend.
Hang
Hang
out.
out with us. Bring Emily. She's so cute.
They're cute.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will be here next week. And Jamie, where can everybody find you on
You
social
can
media?
find me at JamieBanks_ and also on YouTube at JamieBanks Travel.
Yay. And I'm Laura L. Thomas. You can find me at Laura L. Thomas TV on Instagram and on Twitter.
And you guys can find me on underscore Paulina Aguilar and at Instagram at Paulina M. Aguilar. And we'll see you all next week.
That we will.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.